Move now to the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and according to a South Korean lawmaker, around 600 North Korean soldiers have been killed while fighting for Russia in Ukraine. A member of parliament, Lee Seong-kwon, revealed that the casualties include approximately 600 deaths with 4,700 soldiers wounded. This follows Pyongyang's official confirmation of troop deployments to aid Moscow in its war efforts. Another development was seen at the United Nations, where France condemned Russia's GRU for cyber attacks targeting ministries, defence firms and think tanks, further destabilising the region. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot accused Russia of blocking a ceasefire in Ukraine, urging President Putin to cease fire. He emphasised the need for a diplomatic solution while condemning Russia's actions in the region. Let's listen in to the French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot.
Les agresseurs ne doivent pas être récompensés aux dépens des agressés. Les frontières sont intangibles. Les États, quels qu'ils soient, sont souverains. Et j'en appelle donc au président Poutine pour lui dire cessez le feu, cessez le feu, cessez le feu.
Meanwhile, US Representative John Kelly called on both Russia and Ukraine to pursue a durable peace. Let's hear what the US representative had to say.
Right now, Russia has a great opportunity to achieve a durable peace. The burden for ending the war rests with Russia and with Ukraine. It is up to the leaders of both these countries to decide whether peace is possible.
Meanwhile, according to Ukrainian officials, Russian drone attacks on Kharkiv have injured 38 people, including 2 children, with several buildings struck and fires ongoing. Russia's defense ministry stated that its forces destroyed 91 Ukrainian drones overnight. The latest drone strikes followed Putin's announcement on Monday of a 72-hour ceasefire from the 8th to the 10th of May to mark the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Soviet Union and its allies in World War II. We head now to the Indo-Pacific region, and Japan and the Philippines have pledged to deepen defence ties amid rising tensions with China. This comes after Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba met Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. in Manila. This marks Ishiba's first visit to the country since taking office. Their talks focused on boosting security cooperation, sharing intelligence and starting negotiations for a new defence pact. The proposed acquisition and cross-servicing agreement would support Japanese troops during joint training missions in the Philippines. Both leaders strongly opposed any attempts to alter the status quo in the East and South China Seas by force. Let's listen to the Japanese Prime Minister and the President of the Philippines.
安全保障につきましては、近年、重層的に協力の進化が進められてきておりますが、ACSA物品役務相互提供協定について交渉を開始をするということで一致をいたしました。将来的な情報保護協定の締結に向け、政府間で議論を開始することを確認をいたしました。アメリカを含めました日本、アメリカ、フィリピン協力の重要性についても確認をいたしたところ。
On defense and security cooperation, it is of note that the Philippines is the first recipient of Japan's official security assistance. And even as a new initiative, barely 3 years old, the OSA has allowed our security agencies, especially the Department of National Defense, to achieve meaningful.
Meanwhile, the Philippines accused China of creating disturbances in the South China Sea. As Chinese naval forces conducted patrols, they said Beijing's actions infringe on its sovereignty and undermine regional peace. Over 14,000 Filipino and US troops are holding joint drills, which China has labelled as provocative. The Philippines insists its cooperation with allies like the US reflects pre-preparedness, not provocation.